Person, welcome to July 2017 monthly general love tarot reading. Okay, so your first card here. Okay, so some of you are just kind of feeling down about love. You're actually thinking about what's going to be the next move, either by you or your mate. I do feel like there are things that you aren't seeing at this time. I feel like this could also involve a water sign. Let's see what's crossing you. Right now, I feel like this relationship is exactly where it's at, in the seat of the judge. Right now, this relationship is going through some trials and errors, but I do feel that without looking at any other cards right now, there is a great need of patience here. Somebody also, too, I feel is acting so childish, really childish behavior. Perhaps when I said I felt like this might have something to do with a water sign, here is Cancer. Cancer somehow may have something to do about with this, or well, you could be a Cancer looking in on this video about a Taurus, but there is some Cancer energy here. All right, let's just kind of unfold the rest of the cards here. Oh, there you are, Taurus. This is you. You know, I feel like whether this has to do with love or business, okay, I feel that this happened for a reason, okay? I feel like it was needed. And, you know, the King of Cups, besides it being Cancer, represent Cancer to me, also represents to me the law of attraction. So I'm just wondering if the way you played your cards, or the thoughts that were going on in your head, if you didn't attract some of this in. Okay? I mean, it could be good. You could be attracted. You have the power right now to attract beautiful things in and try to steer away from this quarreling. There's some anxiety going on here. So I just want to pull out all the cards here for you, because I'm feeling like there's something mysterious happening. Well, I do feel like you'll be at peace eventually, but right now I feel like there's still a struggle going on, and I feel like for some of you, you're just down and out. But I do feel like you felt, now speaking about Taurus, because I'm doing your reading, I do feel that you felt what you did here was the right thing to do. And that's what's important, that you believe in what you did, but you need to look at both sides of the coin, not just the one side here, and try to release some of that stubbornness, because of that stubbornness, you're not able to let down the walls to see how this can unfold further, or how it can heal. But I do feel like someone left quickly, or maybe it was you that left quickly. And I feel like there might be some struggles over money in July. I also feel like you need to watch your purse, or your wallet, because I feel like you could spend too much money. But I do feel that your outcome is a peaceful one. I feel like you're going to rest from this situation. I feel like you're going to rest from everything. You're really just going to be pretty peaceful at some point in July. I'm getting July 12th and July 22nd are important dates here. But interesting. 1, 2, 2, 2. Twos are important to you too. It's your number in July. Okay, so I feel like one of you or your mate, someone needs to let go of the judgment, to let go of the, I'm feeling hypocrisy here. I feel like that the two of you have really good chemistry. But I'm feeling like someone is not making the effort here. That's what I'm getting. I'm just feeling like someone's not making the effort here. And so a disconnection has happened. Or you're just over it. You know, you've tried. Things aren't moving. Things aren't happening the way you want. So you've disconnected from pretty much everything. I feel like you want to continue again, like make the effort again. Now I'm getting to there looks like there's a vacation coming up. Oh, there's the reconciliation card. But there's the pay attention to red flags. And there's that darn finance card again. You know, there's hope. There's really hope here. Now, I can't read for all of you because I pretty much just kind of read what I see in front of me. And I know that this isn't going to resonate with all of you. But also, too, you don't know what's happening in July. And so I feel like there's something that comes back. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to just be a relationship. This could be an old job asking you if you want to return, or maybe you've thought about returning. It also could be a trip or just a small vacation. You may actually run into someone that you've had a relationship with before. And maybe it wasn't a romantic relationship. It could have been just friendship. It's possible it could go somewhere else. But what I'm seeing here, guys, you have to really pay attention. You've got a red flag up here. And what the red flag means, you have to be careful that you're not just being told what you want to hear. That's one of it. 2, the money situation, both in relationships and being single. Okay, money needs to be carefully spent, and who you spend it on or who you give it to in July. I also feel like that this may have something to do with negotiation over child support or money, because I'm feeling there's a separation too that is actually going to a divorce. Well, you guys are working on something really good here. That I feel like there's interviews for a lot of you who are applying for jobs. And I really feel like it's good. I feel like it's honest and sincere. Okay, now here, I'm glad that the devil card's reversed. I like it much better that way. The Ace of Cups, though, is reversed. And what I'm feeling is you need to have more confidence in yourself. This meeting, whether it's a love or it's a work, because there's a lot of money and work cards here, also celebration, I feel like you just need to have more confidence in yourself. You can do it, Taurus. I feel like some of you who are working part-time have been trying to work full-time, and full-time hasn't become available for you. So there may be a change here, I feel like, is coming for you. I also feel like somebody has too much to say about your money. Or maybe you're saying too much to someone else about their money. And I feel like this person, I feel like there has been some money loss. Again, money situation in July, guys. But there's an opportunity for new love. Definitely an opportunity for new love with an air sign, I'm feeling. I feel Gemini, maybe with a Gemini, or any air sign here. But I feel like you have to be careful here. Maybe it's the job that I'm feeling that you need to review it and just really see if this is something you need to stick this out with. Because I feel like you're not getting paid what you're worth. I also feel, not all of you, but some of you aren't getting paid what you're worth. And I feel like you need to make a decision financially about this. And again, here I'm feeling like too much money is just going out the door here. spending too much money, and you're going to regret this. Okay, so start saving instead if you can help it. Okay. Well, I am going to ask the universe. Well, you know what? Actually, let me just go ahead and throw out some romantic cards here. I feel for some of you, you want to go too fast in a relationship. You have to slow it down because this person that you may meet or already know isn't a fast mover. They're kind of slow. And if you try to make this happen fast, I feel like you could lose this relationship. So slow down, get to know each other better. Okay, now let me see what the universe has to say. Well, there are some things I feel like you want to clear in July, and one of them happens to be worry. The other is burden. Well, they probably all go together, and stress. I feel like for some of you, you're just carrying too much weight, too much responsibility. Maybe you've let go. Maybe someone is just pulling on you to the point where you just can't take it anymore. So you may have just let go. So what the universe here is saying, they don't want you to worry, that you're not carrying this burden alone, that the universe is with you. All you have to do is let go and believe. Maybe there was something you let go of, and now you're spending the time worrying about it. I feel that what you let go of was needed. I really do. I feel like eventually it's going to give you a peace of mind. But it's going to take a little time to get to that peace of mind. Because there still seems to be things that need to be worked out before you get there. I just want to, yeah, it looks like you're going to be kind of pouting. Pouting some days in July. Because I feel like even though you let go, you still feel like, because I guess maybe because you've been hanging on to this so long, you feel like, I don't know, I feel like you start to feel kind of melancholy that maybe you were too tough on this person. I don't think so. Or maybe you made a mistake by leaving the work that you were in. I don't think so either. Because with this card, I'd want to leave too. This is a pretty heavy card. And with the Five of Cups, to me, it's like 5 days of feeling, ugh. Now, they could be split up or could be 5 days in a row. But it's just you feeling depressed. Looks like mostly over someone you love. But I do feel that I feel it's going to get better. Honestly, when I feel it out, I just kind of feel like you're right. You do have a little bit to worry about this person. But, you know, I think letting them go or letting this situation go is the best thing you could do. I feel like it has something to do with an air sign. Could be an Aquarius, could be Libra. Somebody young. I'm sorry, could be Gemini also. So I have a feeling it has something to do with an air sign. Sorry, I had to keep thinking, yeah. I still think that in order to establish peace, you've got to create it for yourself. Just be in peace. If you're waiting for this person to change, they're not. Not yet. And they have to do the changing, not you. You can't make them change. They have to do all the changing themselves. I'm sorry to keep elaborating on this, but because I'm feeling that you're going to be down, you're going to be depressed about this, I just felt like I would give it a little bit more attention for you. Okay, so Taurus, I'm going to leave you with this. Pretty much that's what the messages I have right now. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising, as this reading is not going to resonate with all of you. Thank you, Taurus, for being here. I want to wish all of you much love and blessings.